to the channel. If you're new, then what are you saying? We're back with another Conan Exiles secret base location, and this is also a master build tutorial. I would recommend this just for pro players and expert players only, just because how advanced it is and where the location is. It will be really difficult for new players or players that have only been playing for a short while. Now before we jump straight into this, if you want to hit that subscribe button and put on post notifications, that'd be absolutely brilliant. You don't want to miss any future Conan Exiles sort of videos, especially with a new DLC map coming out. Now this is a before, so you can see exactly what the landmark looks like, and you want to come to F14 on the map. Now like I said, I would recommend this for pro players and expert players, because some pro players like myself, you can actually survive in the volcano without needing 2 to the heat or all this extra stuff. You can actually use, the longer you're in there, the little things you kind of figure out to survive in the environment. Now from the obelisk, what you want to do is take a left. I took right because I'm facing the obelisk, but you want to take a left, follow down this path to get to the centre of the obelisk. What, the obelisk? Centre of the volcano. Now it don't matter which way you go, but if you go right, then just skip through here. You should notice this bit. It's like the do you know, if you can see, I'm facing kind of like southwest a little bit. You should see like these man-made building things. You got that little path. Now you just stick to your right a little bit, and you should see this little area. You can see how there you can have little stash rooms. I wouldn't recommend building down there at all, because they will get spotted. It is quite an obvious spot. Just run across there. You can see there again another little stash spot. Just climb your way up. That's all you got to do. Now I've built bases behind here before. I was going to do a video here for a secret base location, but it's not really secret when everyone knows it. Now, if you've seen my previous video, you should know how to climb mountains with sandstone. Obviously I'm using tier 3 because when I was doing it I just completely forgot to put on a sandstone, considering I'm admin. It was just one of those things. But if you was using tier 3, this is exactly where you want to be putting it anyway. Just try and keep it in the cracks. This is just as you're starting off to make your way up the mountain. That's all you're doing. So if you want to do sandstone, you can do sandstone. It doesn't matter. It just depends how much resource you actually have behind you, like capital. But there's the stairway, as you can see, and you're going to make your way all the way to the top. It's not as big as the other one, because the volcano is quite high altitude anyway. But when you get round to the front, I would recommend putting a foundation just so you can stand on it like this. Then you can line yourself up, kind of get the foundation very straight and stuff. Then you can place it. Then once you're happy with it, is when you can go ahead. Now the only place you can stand on is this little bit on the whole mountain. But before covering that, we'll cover that later on in the video. But what we're going to mainly focus on for the start of is the build. Now you can see I'm just starting to cheese block it off, build my way up. Now once you build yourself to the front, what you want to do is just come out one more foundation, just because you don't want to be using roofs for less stability. It's always good to try and keep foundations as the main stability to keep at 100. Now if you're wondering how the fuck do you build upwards, like how I had one foundation there, you just stand on top of it, put 2, level it out, put 1, stand on top of it. You just ladder your way to the top, and you should end up with a nice big square block, just like that. You can do the left and right if you wanted to cover those man-made bits, but you won't have to, just because what we're actually doing with the design. Now, if you look down, you can notice there's a little bit of the mountain that actually just leans out, just here. You can see I'm just trying to line myself up, but we'll come to that in a minute. With the base you already have, start putting your walls around it, and you should get a nice level. Now if you want it small, keep it how it is. Now if you're going for a team design, don't bother putting the walls on the front. Just keep it nice and big and leave it at. Don't put anything in that spot, because that is going to be for the trapped elevator, but we'll cover that in a minute. Once you've got your nice design, 2 out on either side, you should start putting the slope roofs underneath it. So when people start using gas arrows and that, you're going to be covered inside as well, because you're going to layer it underneath the roof. It just holds your base up a bit more. It just makes attacking your base an absolute living nightmare. Now, like I said, you're at the highest building point. You can't build any higher than this. It's just 1 floor. That's all it is. It's like a bungalow. A penthouse. Yeah, it's a penthouse. That's that's what it is. It's a fucking penthouse. But yeah, just follow the simple steps. Start putting the roof through. Leave one spot for a hatch. That's very, very, very important. That's for a map room. You fucking heard me right. A map room. Now, once the hatch is on, what you want to do is start putting the roofs and extending that a little bit more. Very important, just because you're trying to fit the map room on. Delete these two, don't put them there. I was just trying to test just to see if it was actually further enough, but I don't know why I didn't look from a different angle. I would have had a better point of view. But as you can see, I'm literally just keep spreading. There's no point adding that one on there. It's just pointless. But yeah, this is what it should look like that. Don't worry about it. It's just so you can stick a mat room on. That's all it is. But before you put it down, we're going to lift it up. This is a snap elevator. If you do not know how to make one of these, I will leave the link in the description from the previous video, because I've actually made a video how to make them. So if you don't know how to make it, just pause the video, take 2 minutes just to check the video, and you can figure out how to make it from there. Now, once the snap elevator is actually built and you start putting spike fences around your base, go ahead and put down the mat room, just so you've got a bit of access to getting out and getting some resources. Now you can see I'm starting to spike fence off the whole like the tower. It's just so that it makes it pretty much impossible for you to climb. Now, from the elevator that we have built, what you want to do is from the cheese block, that was the reason why we actually built it all the way up. So when we build an elevator, it's already pretty much lined up. If you can see here, look at that. Then what you want to do, because it's a green wall, you want to go from green wall to green wall. Destroy the stairs you made. Then once you start building green wall to green wall, you can start like putting the spike fences on. Now, that's what a snap elevator does. If anyone shoots explosive arrows, gas arrows, or somehow magically manage to get up there, like doing some sort of glitch or something, and they try and put bombs to get through it, it's just going to blow up, and it's just going to completely fuck you over. But this is not the full snap elevator. This is just what I call a half elevator. It's not fully secure, but it's enough to snap the elevator to stop anyone actually getting up to your base. It's just as simple as that. Now, from that elevator, this is how you keep yourself lined up. I'm using sandstone only. It's the cheapest way and it's the best way. You can see I'm just trying to line myself up now. You can see how I've gone completely straight there. I'm just straight down the middle. That's all it is. And it doesn't matter how far you're going down, because even if you have gone over where the first elevator should be, it doesn't matter, because you can use the next that I've already set up for the next elevator after that. As you can see, we're just going to start trimming it up a bit, because you don't want it too like just all there. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just don't want it there. So you can see I've just started to trim it all down. Just keep exactly what I need. Now, with them being there, you do not have to worry about destroying it. I just want to show you, see, they all stay there still. They're not going to go anywhere. Look, destroy that one, still going to be there. Destroy that one's floating on fuck all. And it's just staying there. This is the best way to do it. Keep everything lined up, keep it neat, and it's good. This one, the third elevator, is the most important elevator. You can see green wall to green wall. You've already got one that goes green wall to green wall. You need two, green wall to green wall. Because then you know you got yourself 100% security then. You can see what I'm doing. You don't have to do 2 foundations. You could do 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down. God, you can do as many as you want. Just for all intention purposes, I've done 2. Now this is what it should look like. You've got a nice perfect half ring from green wall to green wall, just there on this one pillar. This is what it looks down from below. Now this is when you can go ahead and start spiking off all the top and the first floor in between the 2 foundations, so you double spike fence. Now this was the bit I was on about, where you can stand on the mountain. This is now going to become a archer post and a throw post, so if anyone gets up to the last elevator, the archers will absolutely maul the shit out of them, put star metal on them or quivering arrows from the unnamed city. Yo, they're going to jump off. they're going to lose all the gear at top of the elevator. It's one or the other. I'll jump off and hopefully land here, grab the mountain and slide down. But as you can see, this is a so far presentation. Same routine, same before. That was the other sandstone that we had. Then we kept it in preparation down so we didn't have to keep going back and forth. All lines up brilliantly. All you got to do is just keep repeating the process of getting sandstone, work your way down, keep it all lined up, and keep doing snap elevators. Now this one, you don't have to do the snap elevator because there's no green wall there, as you can see. It's too low, and 9 out of 10 times someone will have climbing gear, or they'll have those what's those pieces? Do you know what? I don't even know why I'm asking. It's not how you're going to respond to me, is it? It's those plates that you can get that make you climb further. If you get them, anyway, as I was saying, you can just literally climb up and get around the side. Do you know what I mean? So what's the point of blocking off? You're just wasting resources, and it's like, yeah, they're gonna get to this floor regardless. No matter what, they'll get to this floor. Do you know one of those? And you might think, yeah, they're gonna sit here with archers, explosive arrows. That's what the snap elevator is for. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, you don't have to do 2 foundations. You can do 6, 7, 8, and bring that elevator further down. I'm only shortening the elevator just because I want to show you how much potential there is. Do you know what I mean? You can stretch it out further and make it come down further, but I prefer shorter elevators just because it's like you can have like thralls at different stages. So if you're being raided, you can like stage it as you're coming down. Very good, very useful, very helpful. Now if you're logging off at night and you've got plenty of resources, which you should do, remove this elevator, and this one is the second to top. The one below you is actually the green wall one. This is the second to top. You see the arches to the left? That's where they'll be. Now this is your bottom elevator, and you come up to the top of the base, and we're going to take a nice little look inside. Now if you have actually got this far into the video, I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway, and it's going to be pretty cool considering my mate Jack's actually got a PC now. We've got some PlayStation points, we're going to be giving them away. So if you are interested, type in Big Chungus down in the comment section. I'll put it on the screen now. Just type that, and I'll say we'll let you know if we're going to do a giveaway. But if I get enough people that want to do the giveaway, then we'll do it. But I'm looking for at least like 10 people. I'm not just doing a giveaway if there's like 3 people that want to do it. But if I can get 10 Big Chunguses in the chat, we'll do the giveaway. £20 PSN or $20 PSN, whatever you choose, or PayPal. And as you see, we fit everything in there. I just crammed everything in the corner as well, just because I want to show you that it is potential for everything. Remove the elevator at night as well, just for even triple security. And if you are being raided, you can even jump to the volcano obelisk and attack them from behind. Always good. Now, like always, if you enjoyed this video and this tutorial, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and you have anything to say, feel free to comment down below. Honestly, I get back to absolutely everyone. I see every comment. Until next time, I'm Easy B.